plan B. I'm in a tree now. I'll try to explain to you what plan A was and what happened. So I'm in this tree stand and I've got a bean field behind me and a big rectangle block of woods in front of me. The wind is blowing at my back right now. And that was what it was forecast to do this morning. What you have in this block of woods, here's the wind direction. What you have in this block of woods, there's a big section over there that's a little more open. And then there's an old two-track trail that comes around here. Kind of starts on the north end, comes around here, and then turns right by this stand and runs up the edge of the woods and the bean field. You get like 20 yards, 30 yards past it, and it's all just thick bedding on the inside of that old road. So my thinking was, with the wind blowing this way, I was gonna come as far as I could to this side and get near that trail, because that old road turns into a pretty nice trail that comes out right there and then jumps right out into the field. And then there's also just a ton of trails coming out of this bedding. So I didn't want to push it too much this early in the season, so I was going to come in and sit on the ground on that side of it so that my wind would be blowing that way and I could shoot into anything coming this way. So that first shot you saw, I came in and you can see how open it is down there. I just couldn't find a good hide. And when I finally found one, which was not even that great, but it was that tree right there. It's a big double tree and it's got a bunch of fallen stuff around it. That's where I set up, but I didn't realize I was literally right on the trail. So I was just too close to everything and decided I would go ahead and hop up in this tree and just observe and see what happens. It's a beautiful morning. It's a great stand for this even. Oh, there's a deer. Show you what happened. As I think I was saying in the video, there's all kinds of random trails coming out of these woods towards that field. And yeah, there she was, right there, 20 yards. I mean, if I would have been paying attention and heard her coming, I could have been ready for a 20-yard shot right there. fumbled with I was trying to grab my bow. I didn't have my bow hanging like this. I had it hanging from the cam on that hook, and it got stuck. So I was wrestling, trying to get the bow off of there. And when I got turned back around, she was right there with her head behind a tree. Eye in the field before she went out into it. I probably would have had plenty of time to draw, and then had some gaps in here when she was walking out. Man. She went right out there. There's a big tree hanging over the field with low limbs. I'm not sure what it is, but she was there for a while. I was hoping she would make her way back down this way and through this trail to get into the woods, but she looped up the other way and came in on the top of this hill and worked her way back down to where she came from. Oh, so plan B was good.